Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the deals that make the corporate world tick. Today we're diving into a report that smells a bit like a strategic relocation. Get ready for the inside scoop on International Seaways Incorporated, a company making some potentially big moves to greener pastures. Well, literally Bermuda pastures. Before we dive in, if you like getting straight financial insights without the corporate jargon, make sure you are subscribed. And if you want to chat about these filings or anything else corporate, hop over to our Discord community. The link is in the description below. So, what is the big news? International Seaways Inc., or INSEBU as traders know it, has filed a current report on Form 8. The most significant event here happened on the 7th of October 2025. The core of this report isn't about soaring profits or dramatic losses in the last quarter, but rather a behind-the-scenes operational shift. Think of it as a company tidying up its corporate address to make things smoother down the road. International Seaways is a big player in the maritime world, owning and operating a fleet of vessels. Their business involves transporting oil, gas, and other vital commodities around the globe. The main story here is found in item 1.01, which talks about the company entering into a material definitive agreement. Basically, they signed off on some important documents related to their financing. What they've done is amend two key credit agreements. These are essentially the big loans that help the company fund its operations and its fleet. One is a $500 million revolving credit facility, and the other is a $160 million revolving credit facility. Think of these as lines of credit the company can draw upon when it needs funds. Now, here is the juicy part. These amendments permit the company and some of its subsidiaries, specifically those originally set up in places like the Marshall Islands or Liberia, to change their official home base to Bermuda. This redomiciliation, as they call it, is expected to happen by the end of 2025. Why Bermuda? The company states it is to maximize future strategic flexibility while maintaining operational and tax efficiency. In simpler terms, Bermuda often offers a more streamlined regulatory environment and potentially more favorable tax structures for international businesses. It's like moving your business headquarters to a state with friendlier rules for your industry. This move isn't free, of course. The company estimates it will spend between $3 and $5 million in legal and administrative costs to make this change. It is an investment in what they believe will be a more efficient future for their operations. It is important to note that the main holding company, International Seaways Inc. itself, will still be organized under the laws of the Marshall Islands. This move primarily affects their vessel-owning entities and intermediate holding companies. The filing also touches on this under item 8.01. The other events section reinforcing the details about the redomiciliation plans. While this report doesn't contain detailed financial tables for the specific period of the filing, focusing instead on a corporate event, we can look at their overall picture and what this move might imply. International Seaways went public a few years ago and has been navigating the choppy waters of the global shipping market. Shipping, as you know, is heavily tied to global trade and commodity prices. Companies like this need strong financing to maintain and expand their fleets. So, what is the takeaway here? This isn't a story about immediate financial gains or losses documented in this specific filing. Instead, it is a strategic maneuver. By redomiciling to Bermuda, International Seaways is likely aiming to cut costs, simplify its corporate structure, and perhaps gain more agility in its international dealings, especially in managing its fleet. The risks here are always present in shipping, like fluctuations in freight rates, the price of fuel, and geopolitical events that can disrupt trade routes. However, this move to Bermuda seems like a proactive step to shore up its corporate structure, making it more resilient to future challenges and better positioned to seize opportunities. It is a sign that the management is thinking long-term about efficiency and competitiveness. Looking at this filing, International Seaways is playing the long game. They are optimizing their corporate structure to support their global maritime operations. It is a smart move if it leads to the expected efficiencies and flexibility. Alright, that is our breakdown of International Seaways' latest filing. What is your take on this corporate relocation? Do you think moving to Bermuda will give them a significant edge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. Don't forget to join the conversation on our Discord channel, linked in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.